Okay, welcome to a segment called Animatronic Amalgamations, spelled incorrectly, but I'm leaving it. This is basically just the history of weird animatronics to a degree, with some songs and some videos. That was very Rat Boy genius, yes. So there's some really cursed animatronics. I remember, like I said, when I saw the vomit in the ball pit, I was at a Chuck E. Cheese. I didn't like the animatronics. I didn't care for them. I was frightened by them. But obviously, Five Night Freddy turned animatronics into a multi-million-dollar business. I mean, scary ones. So this is by Faux Fickle. When you think of animatronics, you may think of their awkward, stilted movements, crappy pizza in a stinky arcade restaurant, or a certain funny bear game. But what you may not think about is the actual music they played. In the golden age of animatronics during the late 70s and 80s, they were seen as the future of entertainment. However, by the 90s, the now neglected and broken characters were slowly sent to the scrappers or pawned off to other venues that wanted what was now seen as outdated fad entertainment for kids. Restaurants, arcades, amusement parks would produce hundreds of hours worth of music and skits for these animatronics to perform. Some very obviously rushed and kiddie, while others had a lot of genuine passion and care put into them. So, here we go. Flashing light warning, potentially. But here's the first one.
Ein, zwei, drei.
German.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, it's show business that me and all these electronical animals around here love. I mean, it's show business that's running deep in the depths of our very wiring. Right down in the bottom of every microcircuit.
Why does he sound like that?
That's why I'm pleased to present a lovely lady who was born to perform.
Yeah, you might call her a natural-born ham.
Yeah, and you're getting to be quite a stage hog
I like that he
yourself there,
smokes.
butting in like that.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, here she is.
That charming piggy from Paris.
Madame Oink.
Madame!
Oh, whatever.
Money makes the world go round, the world
Definitely
go
not
round, the world
Miss
go
Piggy.
round. Money makes the world go round, it makes the world go round. Buck a yen, a buck a pound, a buck a pound, a buck a pound.
Krusty.
It's all that makes the
Never a
world
better
go
name.
round. That clinking, clanking sound can make the world go round. Money.
Wow, they love money and smoking.
To feel like a night's entertainment, you can pay for a gay escapade. If you happen to be rich and alone and you need a companion, you can ring ting-a-ling for the maid. If you happen to be rich and you find you are left by your lover, you moan and you groan quite a lot. You can take it on the chin, call a cab and begin to recover on your 14-carat yacht. Money makes the world go round, the world go round, the world
It's a song from the movie musical Cabaret. I think it's just kind of funny, though, that this is what was, geared towards kids. Starting off with something you may know is Chuck E. Cheese, founded in 1977 by Atari co-founder Nolan Bushnell. For the first Pizza Time Theater, as it was called, opened in San Jose. Although it doesn't seem like it now, seeing animatronics of any kind produced outside of Disney parks was seen as huge technological leap forward and was a big selling point for the CEC back in the day. Chuck E. Cheese. Another thing meant to keep customers coming back was the rotating cast of guest stars, each with their own unique theme and music. So we'll take a couple glances at some of the other ones. We're not going to listen to all of it.
I'm so excited, I'm trembling. We have with us a little lady who has to be hard to be fully depreciated.
A little lady who got a whiff of a success
And stayed on
is that
the
an
set
Italian
till she
guy?
reached
Come
the
on.
top.
A fragrant little blossom from Biloxi, the disco skunk herself, Sally Sachet.
Thank you for that build-up, Dixie.
Oh, Big C has a real nose for
Just a
success.
skunk.
Where get the skunk jokes off?
Oh, God.
In the merry, merry month of May.
We'd like to start it slow.
She
and heat it up
stinks.
gradually.
We were taken by surprise.
It's 1979 after all, so
I don't know.
it kind of doesn't seem like they were putting a whole lot of effort into writing their own music at this time. Okay. Don't worry, we're going to actually end up seeing some animatronics in motion.
Quiet on the set.
Honky Tonkin' with Harmony Howlett.
Honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honey baby. We'll go honky tonkin' round this town.
All right, folks.
Whoa, 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 there it is.
Cowgirl who gathers more posses than Jesse James. Harmony Howlett.
And you're gonna take us honky tonkin', it ain't right, Harmony.
That's right, big sister.
Oh my God.
When you are sad and lonely and have no place to go,
Is this the Italian guy
come to
again?
see me, baby, and bring along some dough.
And we'll go honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honky.
Have you actually seen like decommissioned animatronics? Like with the flesh rotted off of them?
Hey, boss, how'd I do? Hey,
Not to
boss,
turn this
boss.
innocent segment into horror,
That handles on it.
but
That it does it, boss.
I get why Five Night Freddy became so huge, in a way.
I want to forget you just the way you are.
When you and your baby have a falling out, well, call me up, sweet mama, and we'll go stepping out. And we'll go honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honky.
Back in my day, this was the real music.
Honky tonkin' round this town.
We'll go honky tonkin' round this town.
This was the real music.
You've got the money, honey. I've got the time. We'll go honky tonkin', babe, and have us a time.
I love Mr.
We'll
Munch.
have more fun, baby, all the way down the line. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time.
You know, fellas, that big C, he's as tight with his compliments as he is with his
She has a
money.
little gun.
That's for sure.
I mean, if he gives you a pat on the back, it's only to see what he can get you to
This
call
picture was
fuck.
included.
Now you bring the money, baby. You know I never
Italian
mind.
pizza man.
And bring along your Cadillac. We'll leave my wreck behind. We'll go honky tonkin', baby, and I won't spend a dime. So if you've got the money, honey, I've got the time.
If you got the
money, honey, I've got the time.
All right, next is probably a little bit more familiar for some of you, but especially for Rich Evans. It's Showbiz Pizza. Yep, they had their own cast of characters and everything. This is Showbiz Pizza was one of the first Chuck E. Cheese ripoffs, although they boasted one of the most elaborate animatronic shows of the time. It's 1980 to 1992, by the way. The Rock-afire explosion provided by Creative Engineering, Inc. One of the characters, Duke LaRue, was actually able to hit and play the drums in time with the music. That's kind of cool. A valve was even added onto the stage that could be programmed to lower the PSI of the pneumatically driven characters when performing slower songs. Okay. Now, I mainly know Showbiz Pizza Bear. We didn't have this in Staten Island. Maybe somewhere in New York, but I know it from Dick the Birthday Boy, and that's
Ladies and gentlemen,
pretty much it.
The world's most advanced entertainment has now joined forces with the world's finest pizza.
Also, the Showbiz Pizza Bear is disturbing. In what world is that, like, cute? Also, sorry, Rich Evans. I don't want to be here. This sounds like a King Gizzard song. I had no idea that Showbiz Pizza Bear was a huge inspiration for King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. That's crazy. Rattlesnake, rattlesnake, rattlesnake. Pretty cool song. Got a little weird in the middle there. I kind of liked it. Okay, again, I understand why animatronics are associated with horror. When you see the quality of the footage...
1, 2, get ready, go! My boy lollipop, you make my heart go giddy up. You are as sweet as candy. You are my sugar baby. Whoa, my boy lollipop, don't you ever leave me, because it would grieve me. My heart told me so.
Sugar. Ah, honey, honey, you are my candy girl. Whoa. I'm sorry, I was mesmerized by that, chat. It was so... It was like a 60s song that didn't exist, and I just couldn't stop, like... I don't know, I got, like, absorbed into my own thoughts, and I forgot I was streaming for a minute.
Well, welcome back, folks, to another great show here by the Rock-afire Explosion.
The White Album
and
medley.
At this time, we're going to do our tribute to the Beatles' White Album.
What?
Which, if you're old enough to remember, you'll know was the most creative album ever recorded in the history of music.
Wait, what was it? And then they start with Obla Di Obla Dog. Give me a break. One of my favorites, but still, I don't... Starting with Obla Di. Listen, they better play Happiness is a Warm Gun. So this is a 12-minute video I was told to skip around, and I will gladly do so. Wait. They did While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Oh. Yeah, no, that guitar's gonna make me cry. I mean, I was probably around, I guess, 9 or 10 when I was getting into Beatles, including this song. And a lot of the songs on this album do go a little darker. So maybe it's okay for them to play this stuff.
And one day, this woman ran off with another guy.
Rocky Raccoon.
Hit young Rocky in the eye. Rocky didn't like that. Said, I'm gonna get that boy. So one day he walked into town and booked himself a room at the local saloon. And Rocky Raccoon stepped into his room, only to find Gideon's Bible in her. But in this case,
I'm skipping ahead.
Rocky learned his lesson because he ended up getting shot, falling back in his room only to find Gideon's Bible.
Okay, well now they're just talking at you. Yes. No, in the song, a dude shoots the legs off his rival. It's a weird lyric, but, you know, it's for the kids.
You know, Gideon checked out and he left it no doubt to help with good Rocky's revival.
Yeah, I guess this works for an animatronic band. Oh God, Ringo's song. Oh. Oh. It's Ringo.
On the mantel shelf.
Oh, stop.
See the hands moving, but I'm by myself.
It's okay. I don't. That's like. It's weird because I have cited the White Album as my favorite album on multiple occasions, and like a good 30% of the album sucks shit.
Martha, my dear,
this is a good one.
I spend my days in conversation. Please remember me.
You guys just doing a McCartney impression.
Don't forget me, Martha, my dear.
It's a pretty good McCartney.
Hold your head up, you silly girl. Look what you've done. When you find yourself in the thick of it, help yourself to a bit of what is all around you.
It's high notes, and not so much though. It's hard. It's hard. McCartney was really just natural at that. Sexy Sadie, huh?
Sexy Sadie.
Mommy, what does sexy mean?
You laid it down for all to see. You laid it down for all to see. Sexy Sadie. Oh, you broke the rules on sunny day. The world was waiting for a lover. She came along to turn on everyone. Sexy Sadie. Sexy Sadie, she's the greatest, she's the latest mom. Sexy Sadie, she's the latest and the greatest of them all.
It's a great song, but I don't know if this is like good for an animatronic band to be playing for like babies. And it's like got really weird chords. It's kind of like a deceptively dark song, maybe not even deceptively, but oh my God.
You're doing me harm, you know I can't sleep. I can't stop my brain, you know it's 3 weeks. I'm going insane, you know I'll give you everything I got for a little peace of mind.
oh, you know, this song is about someone not being able to sleep for multiple days on end because of probably heroin. And, you know.
Everything I got for a little peace of mind. All right, everybody, let's
Blackbird.
go for Billy Bob.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly.
Some of it's pretty good. What are we doing here? Say you want a revolution. They need to do revolution number 9 and just make weird puppet sounds for 9 minutes. key change there. Whoa, modulation. Nice. Actual Ringo sound sample. And not, yeah, that's the end of Helter Skelter, but good thing they didn't play that at Showbiz Pizza, because that would, you know what happened there. Yeah, I enjoyed the Beatles' White Album medley. I don't know if anyone else did, but I kind of enjoyed it. And I'm not sure, like, literal babies would have been like,
wow, sexy Sadie.
Fads, I'm talking to you.
Yeah. You interrupt me while Papa mowing.
That's really good animatronics, though. Just like
I just wanted to ask if I could introduce the next song.
linking the performance that closely.
Facts.
Okay.
Ladies and gerbils. No, just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to sing a song.
Does the song have a name?
Yeah.
The workers must have loved seeing this for years straight.
And it's about a big monkey.
Mitzi, this song is about a monkey, and it's about a jungle man named Guitar Zan. See, you got that straight?
It's not about a monkey, is it?
My cue card says it's about a monkey. Now, you think you can take it from here?
What is this? What is this nonsense?
Okay. Well, this guy, he sings in a big casino nightclub right in the middle of the jungle.
Mitzi. No.
Wait.
You got it all wrong. There's nothing about any nightclub in this song. Now, Big Bear, quit laughing. Now, look, baby, sweetheart, look at me.
Are they just
Think
improving?
about the song and try to do it one more time. Take it away. Mitzi's going to do our announcement, folks. Here she is.
All right. Okay, you see, it's a really touching song. You know, kind of like E.T. It's about this gorilla, and he goes in a spaceship, and he goes to the moon, and...
You freaking out again?
What in the world are you talking about? Forget about the introduction. I'll do it.
Well, excuse me, Joe.
Princess.
Intro. I guess you know everything. If you know so much, why don't you just run for president of the world?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Really snappy retort.
Well, now that you mention it, Mitzi, I might kind of like to be Presidente. You know, living in the White House, riding in big cars, eating lots of bananas, waving all them pretty girls.
Right, Fats. What about Esmeralda? Is she going to be riding that big car waving all those pretty girls, too?
Can you imagine that? Fats and Esmeralda in the same car? They don't make cars that big no more.
Hey, now wait a minute. We could run Fats for president. I mean, look at this product here. He's intelligent.
Vinny, you're streaming.
articulate,
I'm aware of this.
charismatic.
Oh, you just saying that. So remember the main, and don't forget the Alamo. And
Don't forget the Alamo.
wipe your feet before you leave.
He's got a girl named Jane.
With no last name.
Kinda homely and plain.
But he loves her just the same.
Cause she kindles his flame.
But it drives him insane.
Oh my God.
When he hears her sing.
She really does her
I
thing.
really don't like Showbiz Pizza Bear. He is actually like the worst.
Come on and sing it, Jane.
I guess I could understand, like, you know, just kind of witnessing the spectacle of it all, but I don't think I would have had nightmares.
Come on, folks, let's hear it for Jane.
Well, we got a pet monkey and he likes to get drunky. He'll sing boogie woogie and it sounds real funky. Come on, it's your time, boy. Sing it for us right now.
Why does he have like a little fella that he's grabbing by the neck?
Okay, let's hear it for the big old fat monkey.
Won't break your neck, Rolf.
On Saturday night,
They need some excitement.
Jane gets right and the monkey gets tight.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. I am aware Amalgamations is spelled incorrectly, but that's the pack creator. You're just gonna have to live with that. Daniel and the Dixie Diggers. This was produced by Sally Core and debuted at Mark Twain's Riverboat Playhouse in Kendall, Florida, 1982. The show would be sold to a variety of venues, such as restaurants, amusement parks, and even a ski resort in Hokkaido, Japan, which is still in operation to this day. No shit. Well, I would be surprised to hear a banjo. This is them, by the way.
I came from old Virginia, from the county Accomack. I have no wealth to speak of except the clothes upon my back. I can do the country hoedown, I can buck and wing your showdown. And while I'm in the notion, just step back and watch my motion. Go
okay.
away, man, I can hypnotize this nation. I can shake the earth's foundation with the maple leaf rag.
Why does that dog have a... Whatever.
There's not a step that's in it with the maple leaf rag. I dropped into the swellest ball, the great exclusive it. My face was dead again, man, and my trousers didn't fit. Maple leaf was started, my timidity departed. I lost my trepidation, you could taste the admiration.
Someone just said this is Goofy's cousin.
I can hypnotize this nation, I can shake the earth's foundation with the maple leaf rag. Oh, go away, man, just hold your breath a minute. There's not a stuff that's in it with the maple leaf rag.
What I'm getting from this is this dude's better than Eminem. Faster, better lyrics, more flow, dropping truth. Both rushing and dragging at the same time. At least one person in Japan whose only impression of America is this. I mean, yeah, it's neat. I've never really been fascinated by animatronics, but I get the appeal to a degree. The song is... yeah. Dixie?
Man, Huck, you sure do the maple leaf rag justice.
Don't
indeed,
sir.
you pick with the best of
Thank you,
them.
Daniel. There, I guess maybe because it's that particular piece of music is sort of neighborly to me.
Okay. Here's another one from these guys.
Hold it. The Colonel's asleep again.
The trouble with the Colonel is that he works so darn hard first thing in the morning.
Oh, really? What does he do?
He gets up.
Yesterday,
Colonel?
He actually woke up when his alarm clock went off.
How come?
It fell on his head.
The Colonel is so lazy that instead of raiding the refrigerator the other night when he got hungry, he ate his pillow.
When the Colonel had to go to traffic court for falling asleep in the middle of the road, the judge asked him, "Colonel Beauregard, is this the first time you've ever been up before me?" And the Colonel answered, "That depends, Judge. Do you usually get up before noon or after?"
Oh, that's
How
so...
about we wake him up?
Oh, yeah, good idea. Yeah, let's
Whoa, God, I'm up.
Oh, sorry, boys, but the old leg went to sleep, so I thought I'd join it.
What if, though, you're real young and you live your life thinking that you saw a bunch of dogs play music? And your parents have no recollection of taking you, and you saw animatronics at the age of like 3, and you just are like, no, I swear dogs were playing music. There's gotta be someone. Turns into a cult. Possibly. All right. Next is shows outside the U.S. Let's see what we got here. Oh, sorry. No. Next is Circus Playhouse and the Food Emporium, 1982 to 1990. All right. What do we have here? Circus Playhouse and Food Emporium opened 1982.
Friendly Lion. Welcome to the Circus
Only 5
Playhouse
stores would
Food
open.
Emporium, featuring the Circus Playhouse Band. The band and I
The
have
last
been
one
asked
closing
many
in
times how we
1990.
first got together. So we wrote a little song that tells our whole story. And here it is. Is everybody ready? Hit it, gang!
Only 2 shows survive to this day, with one found in a barn being used for spare parts and the other recently sold to a collector after sitting in a furniture store for who knows how long.
Living in cages, looking mean and strong.
Late one night, when the boss was away,
The Donkey Kong.
the circus instruments and learned how to play.
A lion named Lionel.
And a tiger
Lionel.
named Tex.
Always Lionel. Whoa!
And a bear named Barney.
And Jerry the giraffe.
And Charlie Chimp will make you laugh.
This Peach in elephant form. They're not that. I mean, they didn't outlast Chuck E. Cheese. Toad-ass voice. There's only like 10 voices a human can do. One of them's Toad.
And before too very long, they booked
The other one's this.
place where we're staying and we're playing for the human race.
A lion named Lionel.
And a tiger named Tex.
And a leopard named Lola of the opposite sex.
And a bear named Barney.
That's that lyric. Wow.
And Charlie Chimp will make you laugh. We're the Circus Playhouse Band.
Yes, we are.
Catchy chorus.
And in the land. And we're glad you came to see us. We want you all to know. We want to be your friends. So on with the show. We're the best band in the land.
I drink crude oil.
Circus Playhouse Band.
Step right up and listen to the magical music of
Toad
the
is a
Circus
part of this
Playhouse
band canonically.
We sing and play the kind of songs that you want to hear. We want to give you a smile or two and maybe a tear.
We'll perform and do our best for you for all we're worth. We're gonna prove to you that we're the greatest show on earth.
Yeah, it didn't work out that way.
And a tiger named Tex.
And a leopard named Lola of the
Okay, we've heard the song. Let me check out this other one here. January 9th, 1988. I was 3. What if I was here? So here they are in motion.
We're gonna prowl like a tiger on the move. We're gonna play the guitar till we get in a groove. We're gonna rock and
Remember, these are being used for spare parts.
we're gonna rock and roll.
I have questions about some of this. That's so sad. Don't be sad. They're just repurposed for other animatronics.
Like a chimpanzee, we're gonna rock and roll and do the animal rock. We're gonna rock and roll.
We just need to see that guy for a while.
We're gonna leave like a leopard in the night. We're gonna keep on dancing till we get it right. We're gonna rock and roll.
Wait, is this child crying?
We're gonna rock and roll.
No, never mind.
We're gonna rock and roll.
By the way, that child is now my age, 50. 40. Very, very likely.
Keep on dancing till we find the beat. We're gonna rock and roll and do the animal rock.
I literally could have been at this birthday party. It's not in New York, so no, but... Well, it's a shame because they were so talented, and I was hoping that maybe they would succeed, but again, it's with impurity that a lot of these creatures were created because they saw Chuck E. Cheese money, not for the love of the game, in my opinion. But I don't know.
Sección bonita que se llama El
Here's stuff
Juego
outside
de...
the United States.
¿Estamos listos?
Showbiz Pizza Fiesta. It was their attempt to expand into Mexico. Not much info is known about the few stores other than they opened sometime in the mid-'80s and closed in the '90s. They had a wholly unique show tape with popular Mexican songs. And weirdly, they had what might be the first Spanish dub of We Are the World. Muy bien. Did I ever go to one of these places? Only ever Chuck E. Cheese, and that's where I saw the vomit in the ball pit. Okay. Then there's Chico Cheese, 1995. Yes, Chico Cheese. Come to Brazil, but with Chuck E. Cheese. The story goes an American introduced a Brazilian to the concept of Chuck E. Cheese who became very interested in bringing the concept back home. They found it would be too expensive to try to franchise, so they instead created their own character, Chico Cheese, and went from there. Opening 1993 in Rio de Janeiro, Chico Cheese featured pizza, arcade play area, and an animatronic band featuring characters from various Celicore shows. In 2000, a fire broke out, forcing the place out of business. Which one's Chico Cheese? I want to see him. Oh God, is that him on the drums? Not even close to that hi-hat. Oh God, I don't like that. Its movements are so weird. Okay. Weird. Good Old Bears, 1989. The Good Old Bears are a band produced by UK-based company Golding Leisure for the American Adventure theme park in Ilkeston, UK, 1987. They can currently be seen at Gulliver's Kingdom in Matlock, who coincidentally also have a Rock-afire show as well. Matlock.
Hey there, we're the Good Old Bears. It's time to forget your troubles and tears. You're gonna have a great time today.
So that's as long as the video is. It's just bears. It's just what Americans are. It's what we Americans seem to be. Also, I do have an image here, I think, of Chico Cheese. That's him. A little less scummy than the drummer. Here's the Good Old Bears again. So you could go see them right now if you want to. I wonder if people in the 80s thought that, like, animatronics were going to replace humans the same way we are now worried about technology of a different kind. Koala Country, 1982 to 1992.
The Qantas Koala Country Music Show.
Now I'd like to welcome you to Koala Country's All-Star Good Time
Koala Country. The Koala Country All-Star Backlot Music Show, or simply, the Koala Country Show was a 20-minute review at Dreamworld in Gold Coast, Australia. Much in the same way Disney's Country Bear Jamboree celebrated Americana, this show celebrated Aussie culture through song, all played by koalas, rabbits, kangaroos, and even a bunyip. See, everyone had their own Chucky. Defunctland showed this? Okay, that would be interesting to watch. Extended material. Someone in chat just said, I hate them. Did any of these actually make money? No one says they enjoyed them. People lie and say they remember these, but I don't think anyone's ever seen them. Yeah, I remember them. The lads there. Where's Jolly? I wanna talk to him about this. Yeah, I remember the boyos down there in the Gold Coast. There's the bunyip. Chat wanted to see the bunyip.
I've traveled everywhere in this land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert, man. I've breathed out the air, man. That's how I've had my shit, man.
Bunyips are scary swamp creatures? Oh, that's just a bunny. Is this a bunyip? Oh, God, I don't like that one at all. Okay, no, this is definitely like murder footage. I just heard a noise in real life and it made me jump watching this. This is recorded off of a TV for some reason. Weird. Let's see what we've got next. Yeah, we've got Woof Radio and the Pantones. Woof Radio was a show produced, by Creative Presentations, Inc. for Celebration Station. Only 6 known shows were produced and stayed in operation from 82 to 89 at Celebration Station, although one survived at another pizza arcade in Fall Rivers, Massachusetts, until 2007. Beach Boy medley.
Wow, can you dig these sounds? Man, I can. Harry Hound with you live at the Celebration Station. And hey, how are you? I'm just back from the valley. Hey, the beach was boss. The sounds, totally sonic, man. And are you ready for the ultimate mellow? Like I know I am? Can you dig it? How about good vibes to the max? Totally Pantone.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me
That's fine. Someone said, I've heard of pet sounds, but this is ridiculous. In my head, that was Norm MacDonald that typed that. Isn't this your favorite band, Vinny? No, it's really not. I just enjoy their music. It just doesn't look like these voices are coming out of these animals' mouths. So I'm going to dock them several points for that. I'm going to rate these things. I'm telling you, I already have some... I have some notes, all right? These things need work.
I'm feeling those good vibrations all over the Celebration Station. Can you dig it? I know I...
Can you dig it? That's a phrase you don't hear anymore. The kids should say that again. Can you dig it? That'd be fun.
And now for today's musical weather forecast. And it looks like raindrops falling from the sky.
Ugh.
So many raindrops that will be singing in the rain. Just singing in the rain. Well, that's today's forecast. But of course, what's going to happen tomorrow?
Oh man, this is penis weather music.
The sun'll come out. Tomorrow, bet you'd bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Yes, and there's always other forecasts to look forward to. Why, who knows? The sun could come out right now. As a matter of fact, here comes the sun. Yes, there it is. Here comes the sun. And we'll say, that's all right. Then it will be dark.
That was awful. I didn't do that. That was just in the song. They had the voice. Listen, that's a voice a lot of people can do. I'm just saying. I'm not the only one. Do you remember?
Hey, we're the Pantones, and we remember. But do you remember? Remember with us. Come on now, celebrate.
Oh yeah, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
They just do a lot of. They do a lot of medleys. I can barely even see what the animatronics look like, though. It's just kind of. They're all the fucking animatronics tonight are just like blending into each other in my mind. I'm not even gonna know what they like. All the differences. Vinny, go back. You missed Booba. What? Why? Why would there be?
But I remember you. 'Twas not so long ago. You broke my heart in two. Tears on my pillow. Pain in my heart caused by you.
He's so fine. I wish he were mine. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you.
We remember.
Oh, that's what I missed. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. You know, someone is still thinking about them things to this day. Major Magics. Oh, sorry, no, this is Tex Critter's Pizza Jamboree. Another show produced by AVG was Tex Critter's Pizza Jamboree for Castle Entertainment. 13 locations open, chat, from mostly the Southwest and a few in the Midwest, although one was open in Puerto Rico. Most of the shows are long, so I tried to mix together the more memorable ones.
There's a dragon doing in a country music show. Well, let me tell you how it happened. In olden days, whenever a knight would stick me with his lance, I'd have
Why
to
are there
eat
so
the
many of
seats
these?
his tin can pants. Oh, ow. But I'm the kind of dragon that don't want to do no wrong. Just let me play guitar and sing a country song. Well, across this old country,
Children have birthdays. Like these are being made to meet the demand of children birthdays.
some good friends who like to sing and smile. So settle back and just relax and stay a while.
Oh, I don't like the way Tex Critter is looming.
He rides around in a covered wagon.
Tex Critter is my name. Country music is my game. He's a genuine,
bonafide,
authentic, countrified, electrified, genuine.
This is one of the weirdest, most unnecessary segments I've ever done.
What's going on?
Tex, we're gonna wake you and everybody else up.
I'm having fun though. And in my mind, I am like making a list of which of these animatronics would give me the most nightmares.
I got the #1 rock and roll C&W Boogie Blues band, yeah. And I'm the #1 rock and roll C&W Boogie Blues band. Well, it's fun to be
After a while too, like if you just keep listening to this stuff, all the music just starts blending together.
everybody comes around, they can't wait to hear the music we play.
Who is making all that
And then once in a while you hear a Beach Boy song. It's like, oh. Some country. Chat, put those emotes away. Fuck Christ.
My baby thinks he's a train. He makes his whistle stop, then he's gone again. Sometimes it's hard on a poor girl's brain. Poor girl's brain.
My baby thinks he's a train?
I'm telling you, my baby thinks he's a train.
Someone just said this song fucking sucks.
My buddy Skeeter wants to get his 2 cents in. I just want to take a nap. Well, I went to a dance with my sister Kate.
Oh, they have a snake.
I realized a thing or two. Kate was into something new. I looked at Kate, she was in a trance. I realized it was in her dance floor. Everybody was going wild about my sister's dancing style.
Well, I wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shakes just like a bowl of jelly on a plate. Mama wanted to know last night, hey, why does everybody see Kate so right? Well, all the boys in the neighborhood began to shimmy and it's understood. Well, I may be late, but I'll be up to date when I can shimmy like my sister Kate.
Good enough. Next is Major Magics. All right. Again, it just starts blending all together. Major Magics was one of the lucky few CEC, Chuck E. Cheese ripoffs that made it past the 90s, managing to stave off closure until 2010. The ambitious project cost $850,000 in 1983 money, clearly had a lot going for it. Even hiring 3 ex-Disney technicians and former drummer of MC5, Dennis Machine Gun Thompson, as entertainment director. Unfortunately, the chain never took off outside of the Midwest, and with one location closing a mere 4 months after opening, combined with the owner reportedly not paying his employees, only one show tape was ever produced. Until extremely recently, this May, the show tape was almost entirely lost media, heard only through home video recordings. More Beatle. That was weird. It sounded. Oh, it's more Beatle. This isn't Beatle. This is a cover that Beatle did. All I gotta do is act naturally.
Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. He's gonna make me a big star.
I'm just gonna skip ahead. I can barely see this tape. This footage is pretty bad.
All you gotta do is act naturally.
But what are they even? I don't even know what they are. I can't tell. Oh God. Oh God. You can learn how to play the game. It's easy. The way these I don't like some of these faces, man. I really don't. I don't like them. I don't like them. Boy, they're going hard on the Beatle.
Mommy, what does I get high mean?
I can't. This footage is so bad. I can't really even make out what I'm looking at most of the time. Still doing Beatles covers. Oh, this is good footage. Wait, this looks new. It's filmed vertical. Oh, it must still be in use. Oh yeah, up until 2010. That's right. All right, footage is just rotten, so we'll just move on a little bit.
To the eye, she's a.
Oh. There's always like one sexy, like there's at least one. Always. And you know what? It explains so much. It really does. It really does.
You're my everything. You're my main attraction. You must be heaven sent.
Vinny, did you hear those lyrics? No.
You make life worth fighting for. You're the one.
She said make love. She sang about making love. I don't know, this pussy music on the radio these days doesn't seem so bad. To be fair. Whoa. Okay, and then one more from these guys.
Remember Bobby Socks, ponytails, and staying cool? Remember when being a teenager in love was a young man's biggest problem? Well, here's the guy who was single-handedly responsible for starting the 50s craze. That reptilian rock and roller, Rock the Croc!
It's just concept art.
This is Rock the Croc speaking.
You gotta say it more clearly.
Would I what? Could I what? Oh, baby, you know what I like. It's Chantilly lace and a pretty face, ponytail hanging down.
Yeah, it's about what I expected. I mean, at least it's kind of cool. It's like a Kremling. Do you think these will make a comeback with the upcoming robot invasion? Don't be so hopeful.
What's that, baby? Pick you up at 8. Don't be late.
Robotics have definitely not caught up to like where AI is at the moment, and I don't think we're going to see that for a while. No. But it, you know, who knows? 15 years from now, the big thing again will be animatronics that can just think for themselves, and then we'll have a real Five Nights at Freddy's. It's kind of funny too, like how many movies and TV shows and games and fiction in general that's been made about AI turning on its master and or whatever, you know, its creator, and like all of these things seem, it's just cliche. It just seems like a bad writer would write about this, and yet, I wonder. And yet. Hey, no one said real life had good writing.
You're fine. So kind.
Okay, Chuck E. Cheese, 1990 to present. So, here's the end of the pack. And I have a bonus one, so you want to hold off on that one. Or hold off for that one. After Pizza Time Theater filed for bankruptcy in 1984 following the video game crash of 83, it was bought out by Showbiz Pizza, who was also in financial trouble. During this time, relationships between Showbiz Pizza and SPP, and Creative Engineering, the company that produced both show tapes and Rock-afire animatronics, was quickly spoiling. As early as 1986, SPP would propose retrofitting all RAE shows or even flat out replacing them with new cast of characters. In the end, this would culminate in what was dubbed concept unification. CEI was given the choice to either sell the rights to the Rock-afire explosion to Showbiz or have all references to the RAE scrubbed from the stores and replaced with Chuck E. Cheese's characters. When you think of animatronics, you first think of Chuck E. Cheese, so you probably know how this played out. In 1990, concept unification began. All RAE clothes, cosmetics, and stage props would be trashed and replaced with the new Pizza Time Players, now rebranded as Munch's Make-Believe Band. This is the premiere show tape that would play for the first few weeks to get customers acquainted with the new changes. Also, my allergies, happened 75% through the stream, and I'm all like, ah!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry if I sound stuffy, it just kind of randomly happened. That's what happens when you're made of meat.
That's me, Chuck E. Cheese, your host with the most. But even with this star behind me, I'm not the star of the show.
Chucky, why don't you move around? Take a step. Walk around a little bit. Stretch your legs. They gave the Italian the drums. Concept unification. Feels so, I don't know, cold. Oh, okay, good. The keys. Oh, his name is Pasquale. Does he make the pizza? He make it a pizza?
Things couldn't be better. Together we got it. Munch's make-believe band and you.
Possible thumbnail right there. And now I'll show you the graveyard of all of the decommissioned animatronics that were used.
It's great to be together. It's really quite a pleasure. Only together.
Remember, they were killed so that Chuck E. Cheese could live.
All right. We're smoking. Hey, Helen. Jasper, take a bow.
Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Excuse me, are we about finished, guys? Sure. Oh, thank you to call your attention to the following amazing demonstration. Thank you. Pasquale, come over here a minute. What is he doing? What's going on?
I feel like I have to review Chuck E. Cheese pizza now.
You know, a lot of people ask why my chief pizza cook is also playing the drums here. Yeah.
Oh, he does make the
The
pizza.
answer is that on the outside, he's a pizza cook, but on the inside, ta-da! See there? He's got a heart of rock and roll. I'll say.
Oh, yeah, generic royalty-free rock and roll.
Ain't no place that I'd rather be. Where else can you do 500,000 things all at 2:45?
When they play their music, ooh, their modern music, they play it with a lot of style.
But it's still that same old backbeat rhythm. Really drives them wild.
They say the heart of rock and roll.
Remember Showbiz Pizza Bear.
What I've seen, I believe 'em. Now the old one may be barely breathing, but the heart of rock and roll.
I'll say this, for the concept unification and the new Chucky and his gangle of goons, they smoothed the edges. Like, I feel like everything here is very easy to kind of digest, and you don't have to really worry too much about nightmares as much as you would with this or some of the early ones. which also, incidentally for me makes it a little bit less memorable because some of the ones that we saw earlier were kind of like, I don't know, just crusty and kind of terrifying almost.
Seattle, San Francisco, too.
Everywhere there's music, real live music. Bands with a million styles.
So yeah, I mean, what can I say? That's animatronics for you. But now, weirdly, someone sent me something a little different, and this is not related to those animatronics. So I'm gonna actually play something for you that's a little bit different. But first, I'll say this: thank you to the chat member who made that collection. Once again, their name is Faux Fickle. That was very, very interesting and enlightening, and it brought me back to that moment with the ball pit. Will you not mention Gutsman's ass on top of the TV? I don't know what you're talking about. It was up there? Oh, you're right. Oh, it's goatseeing too. Oh, shit. That was just happening the whole time? Oh, that's... Oh. Well, incidentally, someone also sent me animatronics of real people. And it was for some kind of Madame Tussauds rock circus. And it's Beetle. These guys. There they are. The animatronic Beatles. Let's take a look. So I will have to mute this a little bit because it's the actual song and not just a cover.
Well, do they look like the real thing? The Rock Circus in Piccadilly is trying to bring the
Piccadilly?
greats of rock and roll to play for us, using the sculpting techniques
That's
of Madame
weird.
Tussaud and computer technology. A stage show spectacular is promised. Bruce Springsteen demonstrates the internal workings as he is programmed to play his guitar, and a headless Madonna prepares to lounge while playing her tambourine.
This happened?
Rock Circus's creator says it has been an impossible task.
First of all, a sculptor has got to be able to get an identity into the body as well as the portrait of the person that they're portraying, such as Ringo Starr. And then once
The Beatles' souls are stored in those things.
Clothed, he's
Oh
got to move in the
man,
manner
that makes a
of
good
Ringo
horror.
Starr. And if you can, beyond that, is to try and almost get the expression of Ringo.
Why is this stereo panned hard left and right?
The show will be in a revolving auditorium with 3 stages, taking the audience.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, the singing. Oh, it looks so, oh god! It looks like a Ringo blow-up doll.
Rock and roll. But however amazing the technology, does it work? Ian Hansen promises the movements will be made more lifelike.
Okay, yeah, because they're showing this now and they're like, no, this is unacceptable. No, it'll get better, mate. No, listen up. No, mate. It's not good now, but we're working them kinks out. You know what I mean? I've got lots of kinks. And, no, these are the Beatles, though, not the kinks. But what I'm trying to say is I've got a lot of my own kinks. And we're going to work them out, and their mouths is going to be moving real juicy like. So just give it a little bit of time, and this is going to be wonderful. Wonderful, absolutely. Ringo's mouth will be sensational. Just give it a little bit more time, all right, mate, lad? There, mate. Just let me experience before I can
Rock and
create.
roll. But however amazing the technology, does it work? Ian Hansen promises the movements will be made more lifelike. The public will be able to judge
Yeah,
for
it's me,
themselves when the
Ian.
show opens
That's
in
right,
August.
me, Ian Huntsman.
Starlet Maguire with the Rock Circus for 10
Yeah.
Rock Circus is a permanent exhibition which celebrates the history
Is
of
this
rock and
still?
pop music.
This isn't still around,
Using
is
the
it?
most sophisticated animatronic technology.
What happened to
visitors
George?
Will experience bionic performances from the Beatles, Bob Dylan, Madonna, Phil Collins.
I gotta
Elvis,
see.
and many
Oh
more.
man, I want to see the Phil Collins
Rock
animatronic.
Circus will be housed in the heart of London at the London Pavilion building in Piccadilly Circus.
Yeah, there's no way
probably
this is still going
the best
on.
tourist site in the world. Half of this impressive landmark will be devoted to the most dynamic and exciting entertainment possible.
Man, maybe animatronics were a mistake.
The theme and sound technology, audio animatronic techniques, famous rock stars will perform live. Even the ones...
What happened to George?
These animatronic models are constructed at our workshops in White City, West London.
Maybe they had to make him more realistic.
Life-size characters and undergo thorough testing before being installed in Rock Circus. This is what Phil Collins and Tim Rice look like inside. In order to keep the
I want to see
exhibition
what
up
they
to
look like
date,
inside.
there
Oh
will be a
God, that's
hotspot
awful.
Where we will exhibit current musical talent.
It just is so weird.
Here we can see part of the largest revolving auditorium in Europe at the top of the London Pavilion building. The audience will be moved in every sense. Seated in one of the revolving theatre's 3 auditoria, the individual, through the use of personal headsets, hear the best in rock and pop music with compact disc quality. This is a major landmark for the music industry in the centre of London. Rock Circus, aimed at all age groups
What is this
between 5
camera
and
angle?
55, will begin to rock this summer.
Yeah, we removed George from the animatronic band. It wasn't realistic enough. You know, Ringo's got that big plumpy... I mean, I'm Ringo. I've got a big plumpy mouth. But George's mouth was not plumpy enough. So they've got rid of him. Paul's jaw was a little bit weird. His neck kind of expands when he speaks a little bit. We don't blink. We don't need to. We don't need to sleep. We don't need to blink. This sounds nothing like Ringo at all. Like, not even close. Oh, God. There's one more video here. Oh, wait. Is there? No. No, there isn't. It's just those 2 videos. I kind of wanted to see what the other ones looked like completed. But instead, here's what the Paul McCartney one looked like. Like, did we need this in the world? Did this need to be, like, given life? Inanimate? Did you not see the bagged people rise from the nether? I did. I thought they were the Sgt. Pepper album cover background. But, yeah, no, this is Westworld. This is just straight up Westworld. Which one was this again? Rock Movement. Skinned beetle. Yes, that's what it looked like. I just don't know how entertaining this would be. Which, by the way, let me give credit to the people that made Beatles Rock Band. Because they actually weirdly kind of captured their essence, and they made them a little bit less uncanny. Vinny, if you showed the Beatles of Vinesauce Beatles impression in the 60s, do you think they'd stop making music forever to prevent that future? You know, listen, we were just a band, okay? You know, I've got good, better ones. Better ones. But it wasn't good that time. It's late. It's late. We're having a diddly-do. We're going to bed. Piss off. Having a thrash. All right, I'm going to sleep. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Whoever submitted this, fuck you. And I leave you with this. I am sorry we didn't get a chance to do Steam Spin tonight. It was my backup plan. Actually, I had a sand game. Remember Falling Sand game? Well, there's like a crazy one now. There's like a mental one. And I was going to play that. But I didn't know how long the segments were going to go. So Steam Spin was kind of just placed there as a backup plan. So we'll get to it. I got some good ones. Which animatronic will you see in your nightmares? I think the Showbiz Pizza Bear is still the scummiest. I don't really have, I mean, some of them weren't clear enough to make out. I don't really like this one. I definitely don't like this. I hate this. But it's still Showbiz. It's the Showbiz Pizza Bear is really just like loathsome. So anyway, thank you for watching the stream tonight, chat. Have a good evening. This week coming up, Switch 2. Somehow, I guess that's happening. If I get it delivered Thursday, I will play it, and we'll take a look at it and see if it's any good. I'll be sure to update the firmware so that I can even play it in the first place. And then we'll play Mario Kart. But also this week, more Oblivion, RimWorld. Whenever I do an early stream, I might try to finish Blueprints. That would be nice. And yeah, so just going to keep playing stuff that I'm working on. Maybe Doom. I might not. I'm not sure. Are you doing the Germa House Flipper thing? Next Saturday, Germa's doing another House Flipper event, and I will be a part of it, yes. So, busy week. Definitely a busy week. So, goodbye, chat, and have a good night. Have a good evening. And eventually those songs will be on Spotify and all the rest. I don't know exactly what day, but soon. So, you just got to play the game for now, I guess, if you want. And that's it. Now we can go.
Such an easy game to play.
While strolling in the park one day, the colors seemed so bright and gay that we decided to take them home on a roll of Ansco Chrome. Color always looks much better that way. I raise my eyes, see them, dee-da-dee-dee-da-dee-dee-da.